All right, guys, today we are going to review order of operations. I'm going to start by reviewing the letters that we learned in class together. So the letters that we're going to need to remember for this are P, E, M, D, A, S. And we kind of talked about was that these letters stand for please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. That's just a silly phrase to help us remember exactly what order that they need to come in. So when we see a math equation and we see all these different things that it tells us to do, we see addition, we see subtraction, we see multiplication, division, exponents, parentheses, you might get a little confused as to what to do first. And these letters, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, or PEMDAS, are going to be there to help you. So let's review what each one of them means. The P stands for parentheses. So when you're in a math problem and you see parentheses, so let's say parentheses 7 times 2 plus 3, the thing you're going to do first is the 7 times 2 because it is in that set of parentheses. That is what you do first. So the next word stands for exponents. Now, exponent means how many times you multiply a base number together. So for example, if you have the number 3 to the second power, it means you're going to multiply 3 times 3. If you have 4 to the third power, it means you do 4 times 4 times 4. That's what exponent stands for. So for the 3 to the second power, you know this would be 9. 4 to the third power, you do 4 times 4, which is 16, times 4, which I don't know what that is off the top of my head. But in whatever your answer is, that's going to be that exponent. So you solve that. The next one is multiplication. Try to squeeze that in. So that you do next, maybe. The next one is division. So let's take a look at these two. My class, we talked about how these two are best friends. So whatever you see first, I'm going to erase this real quick so we have some room to show you. Whatever you see first is what you're going to do. So if you have a problem and it's 4 times 2 divided by 2, you're going to do the multiplication first because it comes first in the equation, left to right. Now, if you had, let's say this was divided by 2 times 2, what are you going to do first? Well, you're going to do the division first this time because it comes first. And then moving on to the next one, it's the same thing, addition and subtraction. I'm just going to write add and subtract. Those are also BFFs. So it depends on what comes first. So for example, if I have 5 minus 3 plus 8, it would be subtraction first because it comes first in line. It comes first in the order that I am solving. So minus 5 minus 3, which would be 2, plus 8, which would be 10. Now, again, if I switched these, so this was plus and this was minus, I would do the plus first because it comes first left to right. 5 plus 3 is 8, minus 8 would be 0. So that's our first video that goes over all the words for PEMDAS and please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. And then next I will go over some examples. I will do 2 more videos with examples of different types of problems.